What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Spain, what's the word? Kyle, what's the word? Hamir, what's the word? What's good, fellas? Man, let's get it going, man. Hey. Yeah. All right. So, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Everybody join. Make sure y'all get this going, bruh. I'm finna announce all of the All-Star break, the rules, how it's gonna work, all of that good stuff, bro. All-Star weekend is here, fellas, man. Let's get it going, man. Let's do it, bro. Nah, but first off, I want to say thank y'all. I know I've been away for like a couple days or whatever. I had some family stuff I had to figure out over the weekend, and all of that. You want me to stand up in my chair? No. Anyway. But yeah, I had some stuff going on, so I just got all of the conference standings updated. So let me show y'all that real quick. Conference standings. Get back in the studio. Yeah, I'm making some music after I get off stream. So right now, the playoff run looks like Jason, Louu, Membuhs, Strive, Spain, Wonton, Bape, JRP, Elite, Carlo, and Noah. Like these last, no, not Noah. It stops at Carlos. So right here is going to be the play-in tournament. And then whoever makes that gets 7th and 8th. Whoever wins that gets 7th and 8th seed. Between these four. But the top 6 are secured as of right now. And then you go to the West. Zfoy is currently the head honcho of the Western Conference. Then you got Shoot, Splash, Albert, Nickdontmiss, and Damara as your top 6. And then in your play-in tourney as of right now, you got RJ Watts, Jackson, 11, and Nephew Yanks. Woo! But I think it really... Because Nephew Yanks played more games, he would probably get in over Flossie. I think that's the only reason that he would get in over him, though. Strive, what's the word, my dog? Okay. So let me get back to here. Y'all ready for the list? Hold on. There we go. All right, fellas. All right. There you go. Okay. Y'all see it. So just announcing the LHC All-Star team, All-Star weekend is here. Okay. So the rules for the All-Star team. Actually, let me get to the Twitter post. Make sure y'all go check out the Twitter post. I'm gonna share it right here. Make sure y'all go like the Twitter post. Repost the Twitter post because it's gonna be big, bro. I'm trying to do something different for y'all. Got a lot of ideas going on for the rest of the tournament. I appreciate it. So, all right, let me get to the post. Here is the post. Okay, actually, let me do a proper, shout out to everybody that made the All-Star team. The All-Star team is basically the top 5 people in each conference because of your participation. Of course, winning records matter, seeding matters, but as of right now, these are the head honchos of the league. You know what I'm saying? So, in your Eastern Conference, actually, shout out to the 2 team captains, Jason and Zfoy. Shout out to Jason and Zfoy. You know what I'm saying? They've been holding it down. They've been kind of like going crazy in the league right now, bro. Like with Zfoy, he's 29-5. Jason, 32-4. Like, come on, bro. Like they've been hooping, bro. They came in, they've been hawking the league down, bro. So you can't get mad at that. They've been hawking the league down, bro. So of course those are your respected guys. So they are your 2 team captains. But shout out to everyone that actually made it into the into the All-Star weekend. You got on the Eastern Conference, you got Jason, you got Louu, you got Membuhs, you got Strive, and you got Spain. So shout out to them guys that made it in the Eastern Conference for sure. Shout out to them guys for sure. And then in the Western Conference finals, in the Western Conference, you have Zfoy, Shoot, Splash, Albert, and Nickdontmiss. So these are your guys for this season's All-Star Team Up Challenge. So with the rules, with that being said, let's get to the rules, which I just posted on Twitter. If you have any questions, go check out me on Twitter at Urkel Jalil, etc. Okay, so LHC All-Star Weekend is here. The biggest stage, the best players, the ultimate bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Icy. What's the word, my dog? There will be 2 teams, of course, the East and the West team. But the East and West team are, they have their captains. So Team Jason and Team Zfoy. are our 2 captains. And then this will be a best of 3 all-star team up. MVP gets a cash prize. You already know it. We ain't gonna make y'all just sit up here, and just work for free, fellas. You know what I'm saying? So it's a best of 3 all-star team up. MVP gets cash prize. Position, what does being a captain get you? You're just the top two players in the league as of right now. It doesn't really get you anything because there is an MVP race on the ELO ladder. You will be able to see who's in the league for the MVP race. But as of right now, those are our 2 top candidates for MVP right now. So of course you're going to get the captain spot. So with that being said as well, position selection is based on seeding. So with that being said, of course, the 2 captains will be able to pick the position and player that they want to use out of their lineup, of course. So like, let's say Zfoy is the best at the 2 and he wants to use Dr. J. That's his choice. You know what I'm saying? And then Jason, you let's say that he's the best at center and he wants to go use Porzingis or something like that, so he can use Porzingis. So on and so on. Then Louu will get the next pick, like we'll coin flip for picks. So then you'll do Louu at the next pick or Shoot at the next pick or whatever team that they end up on. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So that's how that works. So it's based on the seeding. So let's say Spain and Nickdontmiss would have the last pick. Regardless of what team they're on, they will have the last pick of who they choose. You know what I'm saying? So now, let me see. I think I explained the rules. I think I want the date to be sometime this weekend. I got to figure out when everyone is going to be like available to do this. If everyone is available to do this. If not, I mean, we'll have to switch up the method, but I hope that everyone can find some time, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to do this. So I will pull everybody in the chat. Look at DeMar. Chalk, what's the word? Then I'm a sender up. Appreciate that rate of 21,000, my guy DeMar. Hope you had a great stream. Appreciate that. But yeah, like I was telling everyone else, bro, I just announced the All-Star Weekend. I just announced the All-Star Weekend. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody that's just now getting over here, just to reiterate of what I just said, bro, LHC All-Star Weekend is here. So my thing is I want to do All-Star team up with the top 5 people on each conference, but it's going to be a draft pool team. Captains will be Jason and Zfoy because they are hawking the league right now. They have the most wins on both sides of the league right now. So then, of course, our Eastern Conference members, Jason, Louu, Membuhs, Strive, and Spain. Western Conference, Zfoy, Shoot, Splash, Albert, Nickdontmiss. This will be streamed on my channel sometime this weekend, either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I have to get with these guys and figure out what day best fits for them, and then we'll go from there. But yes, my league does have an All-Star Weekend after the first week, so make sure y'all have fun, bruh. This is just something to give everyone something to watch. You get 5 comp guys on each side on the floor and let them just go at it at whatever their favorite position is or whatever on the game pause, like whatever position that they like to play. So, you know what I'm saying? This was just an announcement for me to let y'all know that it's about to go down. And that would influence people for next season to really like hawk the league, bro, because you'll have another chance of winning some more money. You know what I'm saying? If you were to win MVP or whatever. Will chat pick MVP? No, I will put up a poll. I'm going to put up a poll for whoever wins MVP. Like, I'm gonna let everybody tune into the games, and then after that, we're gonna do a poll of whoever the people felt played the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's just bar none, somebody drops 40 or whatever, the crowd gonna vote that. You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody's just more entertaining or etc., it's gonna be a crowd vote kind of thing. It's not gonna be, oh, this is who I think, this is what the numbers say, da 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 da, or whatever. No, I'm gonna let the crowd vote. You know what I'm saying? Just to give everybody a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some people in here that are probably better scorers, or the position is different or whatever. If you feel like it's going to go to the person that's the most effective in the game. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let the crowd vote who's the most effective. But also, if you have not, man, go check out the post, go repost, go like the post. You know what I'm saying? And just tap in, bruh, because I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on with this league. It's only going to get better. Of course, this first season is a trial run, but it has been a great trial run so far, bro. It's so many people playing. Actually, let's take a look at the MVP race right now, because there's been so many people playing, so many people really been in tune with the game. People are just loving. I think the love for my team is coming back through the league. Honestly, that's just me being honest, bro. Let me pull up the ELO ladder. 1 second here, fellas. 1 second here, fellas. Give me a second. All right, there we go. No, bro. Cal, no court. Damn, if I played more games past few days, I would have been an all-star. Exactly. I started 7-2, and now I'm 10-11. That's why I was telling people I didn't want to announce this like during the season or whatever, because then people are just gonna try to play just to be an all-star or whatever to get their opportunity to be an all-star. But I just want to make things a surprise, bro. I like surprises, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gives everybody a chance. Like, this is what comes with it. Oh, like, dang, I should have played more games. Or if I play more games, what else can come? You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. I just want to keep it interesting and run it like an official league, bro. I think this is great for the community, though. So let's get into the ELO ladder MVP race, bruh. Let's get to the MVP race. All right. So as of right now, shout out to Pay Nights, because he's gonna be the person paying out for the MVP awards and the ELO ladder awards. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place all get guaranteed money. You're guaranteed able to make like a $5 profit for joining the league if you make at least sixth place. So as of right now, first place in the MVP race right now is Jason by 3 wins. You got Zfoy second place. You got Shoot third place, Splash fourth place, Louu fifth place, and Albert at sixth place. Bro, why am I not an all-star? You know I always got the answer for you, bro, right? Yikes! Flossie, you are 1-16, buddy. You're 1-16. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe next year, though. I mean, maybe next season, though. You getting better, though. I can get a two-piece fry in a bit. That's what I'm saying, bro, for the 5. You know what I'm saying? That's $5. That's $5. And you are But anyway, yeah, so the MVP race is looking very smooth. Right here, it would, I ain't gonna lie. Strive should be higher on the list. Somewhere in here, he should be at least 6th, because he's played a lot more games than Albert. But I'm gonna sit with Pay Nights. This is Pay Nights' leaderboard, so I will let him control it how he wants to control it. And I'm just the commissioner. I'm gonna give it the yes or the no, and then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? What determines MVP? Being number 1 on the ELO ladder, because it's based off of your win rate. So this can be different because at the end of the day, he has played more games, but Albert does not lose as much as he does. So that's what I'm saying. It's different. Most improved next season. That's what I'm saying. There will be a next season. I am implementing the most improved, like an MIP. That's going to be great, bro. That's going to be amazing. Of course, I couldn't do MIP because this is the first season. You know what I'm saying? It's just the structure of the season. Next year is going to be insane. Jason, what's the word, my dog? LEEL'S just the face, no brains. Ha, ha, ha. Nice face, no brain, buddy. ELO also takes into account how hard your wins are too. Beat someone good, you go up go up the ladder faster. There we go, Pay Nights. There we go. Shout out Pay Nights. Way to explain that, buddy. Way to explain that. That's very tough. That is very tough. I should get MIP this season. Started out 1-11. I'm gonna start doing MIPs next season, because it wasn't a point of me putting MIPs this season because it's the first season. I haven't seen everybody's full potential or where they would end up. I only could determine it after the season is over. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. I could choose one this year. For this season, but I would rather not. You know what I'm saying? I would rather not. How long the season is? It ends. Regular season play ends on on Sunday. No, regular season play ends on Saturday the 7th. Play-in starts right after the season ends, and then playoffs start Sunday afternoon, like Sunday evening, or maybe Monday. I think it would start Monday if I do play-ins on Sunday. I might end up doing play-ins at the end of the season though, because that's usually how they do it. Shit, it would be me. I lost to Carlo 3 times, then went on a streak, beating 11 twice, Foy twice, and DeMar. Hey, that's tough. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do the play-in tournament as the last day of the season on Saturday, because that's how they do it in the regular season. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. What I want, you ain't win nothing yet, bro. But as of right now, you are first place for the MVP. But you are the All-Star captain. Oh yeah, you missed it. Hold on, I got you. Yeah, look. Check it out. So you are a team captain for the All-Star weekend, bro. Appreciate you for hawking the league and doing your thing, bro. Just keep winning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Just keep winning. You doing your thing, bro. So as of right now, Jason, you and Zfoy are the captains because you guys did the best the first week. You guys basically hawked the game 30 wins apiece. I think that that's kind of fire, but it will be a draft pool out of these 10 players, well, out of the other 8 players. Of course, you'll have a draft pool. You guys will link up, play all-star team up, and then it'll be a best of 3. MVP is a crowd vote, and then whoever wins MVP will win a cash prize. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something new to add to the MyTeam community. Of course, now that we can split it up and have people play, like multiple people play in one mode. So that just brings the fun out of everything. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure everything is cool. Oh, so it's not the 5 on the East versus the 5 on the West. Nah. I decided to do a draft pool because there's kind of like I say it's a gap there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, not even necessarily a gap. I mean, I think a prize pool would just be more interesting. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be just more interesting to see who picks who. That's what I want to see. Who will pick who? And then after that, like I said, going back to the rules, 2 teams, 2 captains, best of 3, all-star team up. MVP gets a cash prize. Position is selection is based on seeding. It's based on seeding. You know what I'm saying? The skill gap is fucking wild. Nah, it ain't too bad. I don't think it's too bad because I've seen Albert play. I've seen Strive play. I see the top 4 on each I've seen play personally. I haven't seen too much of Spain's gameplay, and I haven't seen too much of Nick's gameplay. But I'm pretty sure I've seen like 1 or 2 Spain games. So I would just have to see more. But like I said, there's not that bad of a skill gap. I just want to see who's gonna pick who. Yeah, I just want to see who's gonna pick who. You know what I'm saying? No shade to nobody. So with that being said, are y'all messing with this though? Y'all like the format? Y'all liking the format so far? Yeah, y'all left is winning that. Like, are you talking about if it was just team? Like if it was just team versus team, y'all taking left? Who are y'all taking? Like, if y'all had to see this go like team for team, who are y'all taking? East or West? Who y'all taking? East or West? All bias aside for the people that did. Louu and Splash cancel out. Keep going. Louu and Splash cancel out. I think Jason and Zfoy kind of cancel out too, though, if we're being honest. If we're being honest, Membuhs and Shoot kind of, you know what I'm saying? Membuhs and Shoot. Strive. I haven't seen Strive play Albert yet, though. Jason would be better for team up. Why you say that? Because he shoot nut shit? I think he's just more so like he be wanting to get to a bucket. Jason plays like he just plays to get to a bucket. Are all teams in a party chat? No, like they do. Yeah, I'm going to put like each team in a separate chat. So we're going to start off in a full chat, a full all-star chat or whatever. Then we're going to do the draft. They pick teams. Then everybody goes to the respected chats. I'm going to make an East and West chat. And then after that, shoot, we let them hoop. We watch it on the channel. We sit back. We enjoy the show. And then we let the crowd get it on. When is this weekend? This weekend. I got to get with everyone and let everybody know what's going on. And like Strive, you got a good point because like Membuhs, he plays 10s, bro. Like Membuhs plays 10s. So he's good at like just controlling his own player, finding somebody or whatever. He doesn't have to depend on all 5 players. So that's why I think Lou's gonna be good. Membuhs gonna be good. Shoot, I haven't seen Shoot play in like a setting of like 5v5, but he's controlling his own guy. I've seen Splash play, and then nobody else has played 10s. I've played 10s with before, but these 4 guys or 3 guys, yeah, I think these 3 guys are people that I've played 10s with before. So I know how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Just in my opinion, don't let all of them get on the same team, or it's gonna be ugly. That's my opinion. But let me see. Oh, East probably wins if it's 10s. Can't give away $10 PSN or Xbox codes throughout the stream. Maybe, who knows? I think that would be cool. Like give out a half pass or something while we're watching. Like to go to a lucky viewer that day, give out a half pass. I think I'd do something like that. I could do something like that. Shoot game def more for just a 1v1. Yeah. And Foy, I think some people are just 5s players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, no knock, no disrespect. Some people are just 5s players. But it should be fun though. That'll give us a reason to watch some all-star team up. But with that being said, I think we got something going. I appreciate everybody though that's tuning in right now. I don't think anyone's playing right now, so I'm not gonna try to force the stream. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. on how everything was going. Like I said, conference standings are updated. If you guys have any questions, put them in the question poll. Let me see. If you're not in the LHC Discord or follow or sub to our YouTube, make sure you go join the Discord and sub to the YouTube, etc. I think my Discord link there is different. Run TGs, what's that word, my dog? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Let me see. I'm going through the chat now just to see if there's anything else that I need to hit. Can I side on the West? No, look, so KZ, it's a draft. Like, I'm gonna do a draft pool. These are just people from both sides that made the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? These are just two guys that made the All-Star game. I mean, the two sides that made the All-Star game. Top 5 and top 5. Then the top 2 guys are captains and they get to pick their teams. So I think that's gonna be cool, bro. I think it's a great add-on to the league, bro. MVP gets a cash prize, etc. So yeah, Run TGs when we get into them tens, bro. When we get into them tens, bro. Need to get to them tens, man. But if one can't make it, does the 6? Yeah. If someone can't make it, so yeah, Jason. Yeah, Jason. If one can't make it, does 6 seed sub in? Yes. Then it's next man up. If somebody can't make it or someone doesn't want to play, it's next man up. You know what I'm saying? And then we go from there. I sent you a DM, but what's the song Splash be playing from you? I Wonder. It's called I Wonder. If Chopper start them shits, I'm here. Me too. Weekend is kind of troll. That's KOTC. I mean, strive. I mean, it's only going to take a couple minutes. But, I mean, if that's why I said I got to get with y'all just in case. I mean, I can do it during the week if you guys want to. I'm just here. I'm not even playing. I'm just here, though. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to get with y'all and Quay, what's the word? Trunks, what's the word? And then, let me see. Thursday would be best, but I can do weekend. Okay, I'm going to get with everybody else and let them know, like what date that everyone wants to agree on. Then I'm cool with that. Because I didn't want to do it during the week because I know people be working, bro. I don't know everyone's work schedule. But I know a lot of niggas be off during the weekend. That's another thing. I know a lot of people be off during the weekend. So, I don't know. Nigga E stacked as a bitch. Nah, it's a draft pool. It's a draft pool. I ain't gonna lie. It's a draft pool. But they all are on the same side in the league, though. So I can't wait for playoffs. That's gonna be nuts. That's going to be nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Man, half the people on this list unemployed. Damn. Why they gotta be unemployed? Why have some people who signed up not played a single game? Shit, that's their money. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yes, that all-star LEEL'S. Bro, I'm just saying. Not gonna lie, this is a cool-ass concept. Appreciate that, my nigga Cal, man. No court. Anyway. Splash or Jason going first? What you mean? Like, I need some free wins? I mean, you better start hitting people up. I mean, if them guys at the bottom don't want to play no more, I mean, hey, you got to find a way to get them how to play. Leo, how was the club? The club was amazing, bro. I had a section next to Jeff Teague the other day. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie. That was fun. He a cool guy, bro. Jeff Teague, Mook, all of them cool people, bro. But let me see. Maybe Membuhs. This is who you got going to the finals. Any early final predictions, anyone? Any early final predictions? Let me get the standings back up, bruh. Any final predictions? Who y'all got? I'm talking about first pick. I haven't played a league game in a while, and you still in first place, bro. You still in first place, by the way, too. Strive. So if you coming out the East, who you got coming out the West? Jason versus Splash in the finals? Wait, now they on the same side. That can't happen, I don't think. Are they on the same side? Oh, they're not. Ooh, they not. Ooh. That's why I beat you by 25 twice in a row. Flossy, damn. Anyone who plays, I got my 3 done versus them. What you mean? I'm coming out the West, Flossy. You got to make the play-in first, bro. You got to win a couple more games to get above Yanks. Yanks only in the play-in because he played 26 games. I need to know what type of Louu we get in the offs. As of right now, though, if Louu stays in second, He plays Bape. He plays Bape. But my thing is this, Flossie, you gotta think about it. Flossie, you gotta think about it. Nephew Yanks played 26 games. His games played is what his seeding is, why his seeding is beating you, bro. If you win one more game, you beat him. But with that being said, though, I also wanted to do a concept, though. I also wanted to do a concept where I wanted to mix up the offs. But the only reason I'm not doing that is because I got West players playing West players in the offs. But that's for another time. But since it is March, fellas, I can't wait to show y'all like the concept that I'm doing for March. It's gonna be insane. Like when the playoffs get ready to hit, I'm gonna announce it towards the middle of the week of what's going on, bruh. Because I think by Friday, we'll know who's in the offs. Yeah, look, Marno ball. So y'all know, like it's only 16 March Madness teams on my team right now, right? And I know all of these guys got all the jerseys, right? You know what I'm saying? So I know these guys got all of the jerseys, bruh. So hold on, let me get back to that professional screen. I got y'all. So with that being said, bruh, we gonna go based off of seeding on who can pick their jerseys. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to do a 16-man tourney. Of course, 8 and 8. All March Madness teams. All March Madness teams. We're going to do the March Madness edition of LEEL'S Hoop Circuit, and that will determine the winner of the season 1, and then that player gets paid out right on the spot. You know what I'm saying? And then MVP will be determined at the end of the season. At the end of the night, we give the MVP his shine, etc. Hopefully the MVP will be streaming that night or whatever, because when we raid out, it's going to be busting that day. So when we raid out, we just raid out the MVP. He gives his MVP speech or whatever, and then we get that going. So it's going to be crazy. Lil, will you put your dreads back on for the All-Star weekend? Huh? But yeah, y'all. Hey, I'm not going to lie. The All-Star concept, the March Madness concept, this was the perfect month to start the league, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I think this was the perfect way to do it. But like I said, though, the play-in tourney will be on Saturday. That's when the regular season ends. So y'all know at the end of each NBA season, they do the play-in tourney to make sure people get in or whatever. That's gonna determine the 7th and 8th spot. So if you are in 7th, if you're in 7th through 10th place in the league, make sure you're available on Saturday. Like, it don't have to be at a specific time, but make sure you play those games by Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Before the end of the day Saturday, because playoffs will start on Sunday. Playoffs, I'm not doing no hot chip challenge, boy. But playoffs does start Sunday. So y'all be prepared. Y'all gonna get y'all games, and I'm only giving y'all 24 to 48 hours to play y'all games, because the league is gonna end that week. I'm making sure the league ends that week, bro. Like, no troll. Or at least round 1 ends. I mean, round 1 should end by Tuesday. And then round 2 should end by Thursday. Championship by Friday or Saturday. Yeah. Championship will be on Friday or Saturday. So that'll give everybody time to get off work. That'll give everybody time to play their games. That'll give everybody time to have a crowd in front of them. Everybody else will be off work. We'll do it probably Friday or Saturday at 7. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got it all planned out. And then that'll be in conclusion to season 1, y'all. That'll be season 1. That's what we're looking at so far. What's good, Blitz Cap? So yeah, that season 1 is coming to an end here shortly. So if you guys like the way that I ran the season is for the first go round, and if you're interested in joining next season, registrations will open literally right after. I'm gonna give everybody a week for registration, and then after that we go right back into it. You know what I'm saying? So then we go from there. You know what I'm saying? So is there anyone getting ready to play any games? Anyone getting ready to play any games before I get up out of here? When is this? This is this weekend. It's either this weekend or it might be Thursday, Blitz Caps. It might be either this weekend or Thursday. So even if I lose more, just if I play more games, I'll go over Yanks. Yes. The only reason Yanks has your spot right now, Flossie, is because he's played 26 games. Y'all both been losing y'all ass off. Like, no bullshit. Y'all both been losing y'all ass off. But I'm gonna give it to the person like in that position, bro. If you're 1-16, but he done played damn near 10 more games than you, yeah, he's gonna get the spot respectfully. Like, no troll. Fave, what's that word, man? No, respectfully though. Anyone trying to get to them 20s. Whoa, shit. Oh shit. Jason. Strive, Jason. Somebody. Nobody don't want to get into those. He trying to get to that cheese. What's that word, Feared? Whoa, Jason. Hey, he's saying trying to get to them 20s. He said who trying to hoop? Or are you at work? You finna do that, I'm at work, bro. He finna do that, I'm at work, bro. I have a better win percentage. But he also played 10 more games than you. So that's the thing though, bro. On God, I'm at work. I knew it. Let's play. How about this? If you beat Yanks, you're in. Why not just make it easier on yourself? If you beat Yanks, you're in. What you mean? That's the toilet bowl right there. You get it going. I'll play as soon as I get off on God. Whoa, shit. Uh-oh. There we go. So what you feel about that, Flossie? How you feel about that, Flossie? If Yanks gets his first win off you, you're out. If he gets you don't gotta put it on God though. Merch, not my God. Why? Because you think he lying? Quay. Man, why everyone employed all of a sudden? Everybody got jobs, bruh. I'm just off on Mondays. Let me see. We know you gonna play. Golly. Flossie gotta prove he deserved a spot. Flossie, so when do you want to play Nephew Yanks? I promise you. I'll watch that. I'll watch that. It's 2026, dog. Everything getting expensive. Niggas need jobs. That's a fact. That's a definite fact. But Flossie. So when are you playing Nephew Yanks? I said when? Listen, my monitor coming at 4. Can we play when I get it? Whoa. Oh, Andy, that's Nephew Yanks. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yes. Wait, 4 Eastern Standard Time? Is that 4 Eastern Standard Time? Because if so, I ain't gonna lie. I'll start the stream. Flossie, I ain't gonna lie. Play a couple games with that monitor. You got to get used to it. I'm playing on a 40-inch. Splash said that was chopped. Yet, bro, you're playing on a 40-inch monitor? What the hell? No, bro, that's horrible. No, that's not good. You automatically gonna play better on a 32-inch or like a 24-inch monitor or something like that. Anything smaller than a 40, you good. I used to play on a 32-inch TV. Hey, studio session until the games, no. I'm not messing up my algorithm with the studio. That will come the week of off season or something like that. No, not while we're in season, fellas. No. Yeah, oh, it's a 24-inch. You perfect then. Nah, Lil, you got to get used to it. Eyes don't work this. That's true. That's like when I tried to go back and play my PlayStation 2, bro, and it was horrible, bro. I tried. Check phone. I'm definitely at work. Let me see. Oh, yeah, he definitely beating clock down. God damn. Oh, shit. Hey, Lil, let's scrim right now. My team ass. We can scrim later, though. Nah, but going back to what I was saying, though, any early predictions for the finals, though? I want to hear what y'all thinking so far. I know a lot of people taking Jason in the finals, and then on the west side, people got Splash. Is that true? Splash got to beat Shoot. Splash got to beat Zfoy. Splash got to beat Albert. Let me see who else. I've seen him. He just played RJ. I'm pretty sure. He just played DeMar not too long ago. I'm trying to think who else would give him a run for his money on this side. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, y'all might be right. How did he end up on this side? Or how didn't I put more people on this side? Because look at this. Huh. JC winning if he plays. Hot take. I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that. You made the conference. I know, but I was just thinking when I was making the conferences, how did he end up on the side full of, well, he is on the side full of West players. He is on the side full of West players, though. I think that makes a difference. I honestly feel like that makes a difference if he's on this side with a bunch of West players. Because who knows, bro? You get on, he got to play West. A lot of people on the East don't. If he was thinking he wouldn't be on that side, bro, you was not thinking. Type shit. We still ain't got E-Bands at 10 games, by the way. KZ still hasn't played 10 games, by the way. And on this side, Kawhi hasn't played 10 games. JC hasn't played 10 games. Codeine hasn't played 10 games. Yeah. So it could get better. I think it gets better. Here you go with the biography, bruh. What are you doing, man? But anyway, though, like I said, I don't think anybody playing right now. I was going to get into the watch party, but I don't think too many people are playing. But like I said, here go the tournament announcements. This is fire. You guys are clean, by the way. This was a W episode. Let me see. I'm gonna rate out to my man's KZ, bro. Y'all have a great day, bro. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Y'all are extremely clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna get off and make some music or whatever. But if anybody decides to play, y'all let me know. If anybody decides to play, I will refire up and then we can go and watch or whatever. But this is Leo, LHC. Love y'all, man. So. Gonna go get in that studio.